Hi there YouTube, General Aviation here. Just setting up a flight plan to go from Essendon up to Dubbo in the Jetgo ERJ. Not going to use that flight plan, I'm going to use this one instead, which is one that they've been filing in the real world. And you can find that on FlightAware. There it is, Melbourne 866 KC Direct Parks Direct Dubbo. I'm going to suggest to this thing that would want to divert to Canberra or Bathurst. Last get to do an alternate route for both of those, compute the flight, release the flight, and take a look at our summary there. What I'm going to do here is print that as a PDF. There it is. Library's documents. Cool. And there we have it. Going to open up Essendon as well. And let's have a look at the sim. Here it is, Jetgo ERJ135, sitting at the main terminal at Essendon. Now, Essendon used to be Melbourne's main airport once upon a time. Hasn't been for many, many decades. I think it stopped being that in about 1970. But before 1970, this was Melbourne's international airport. It's now Essendon Airport. And you can see the little parking area there. It's generally not particularly busy. And here we have a shopping centre. And in that shopping centre happens to be Coles and a Subway over there, Nando's. Yeah, so most of the people that park in this car park are actually going to the shopping centre, not to the airport. There's only a couple of small airlines that use this, and Jetgo I think is the first in many, many decades to use jet airplanes out of here. Most of them using turboprops. Anyway, we'll jump on through here. Through the gate. And here we are at this sort of location where we're going to jump on board and get ready for departure. Okay, so assume that the walk around's either been done or being done by the guy that normally sits in that seat. And yeah, let's get ourselves on the GPU.
Oh, unit, okay.
Everyone else can go on. Batteries in. So that looks okay for now. Okay, we've got 1520 in the tanks. Activate GPS 1 out of Essendon for YSDU. Dubbo. Set up the checklist. Okay, parking brake is set, hydraulic pumps are off, batteries auto, avionics master on. Fuel pumps, I'll leave them off until we start the APU. Ice protection. Checked, set auto, sensors are okay. Windshield will leave off for the moment. What about FGC? Is okay, we'll chuck in the flight director. Flip to FMS mode. Plug in 5000. Plug in 49 for the moment. Another thing I need to do is actually log into Vatsim, so we'll do that now. JGO 41. Head back to here. Make sure I've sent that through. And we've got all of our numbers in here, so that should be okay. Send that along. Cool. Level 370 is a bit much. I think we'll do 35. Yeah, better. Log on in, there we go, that's popped up. And we might as well go through the rest of that checklist. Oh yeah, that's right, FMS sounds good. Let's chuck in a flight plan. The flight plan, direct ML. Then H66 to KC. KASEY. CEY. We are now next direct KC and PKS. And Dubbo. And the airport YSTU. Alternate, Canberra, YSCB. I'll call that direct 2. Cool, that's set. Performance. I'll climb a bit quicker than that, but we'll do it manually through the speed mode. Cruise is about fine. Step increment 0. See what the reserve fuel is. Fixed reserve is 30 minutes, which is 369, plus alternate, which is 423. Round it up to 800. Trans altitude is 10,000 feet. We've filed 350. So the actual winds. There we go. 350 down here will be 278. Diagonal 64. Temperature up there is a minus 48. And need to look at standard temperature. See this one in here. .35. It's temperature Fahrenheit. Let's get temperature in normal. That's interesting, isn't it? They didn't put 35 in the normal. It's bizarre. Let's check what that is in Celsius. Probably the decimal point doesn't like it. Finally, it's minus 53. And what's actual temperature we've got? 48. Minus 5. Fuel. Fuel on gauge. Yeah, that's correct. 3040. Is that actually what we want? It's not what we want. It's more than what we want. That's okay. We came in with extra fuel, so you know what? Oh yeah, you know, we would actually tanker fuel out of Melbourne, wouldn't we? That's fine. Cargo was 1,000. And 4 or 5, and we had 30 passengers on board. There's a gross weight, 18 tons metric. Of course, our takeoff V-speed chart is not in metric. So takeoff weight, it's actually going to be a bit more than that, 1,800, 1,800. Thousand. 18 tons in kilograms is 39.5. Call it 40. So takeoff speeds. MFD speeds are going to be a V1 speed of 118, rotation speed of 19, V2 of 131, target speed of 136, That is correct, isn't it? That one. And that'll be the approach speed as well, if we do need to return at that weight. And we need 161 on the MCP. Good stuff. For departure, runway 26. Let's have a listen to the Melbourne ATIS because we don't have one here at Essendon at the moment. 1180. That one there.
Cabo.
Of course we don't have the audio set up correctly yet, so get that sorted.
Melbourne, ground or approach. Notify receipt of Tango. Melbourne, terminal information, Tango. Expect instrument approach, runway 3, 4, and 27 for arrivals and departures. Runway 3, 4 for departures, northeast. Runway 27 for all other departures.
27.
Land and hold short operations in progress. Wind 320 degrees, 11 knots. Maximum crosswind 10 knots. Cab OK. Temperature 14 QNH 1008. On first contact with Melbourne, ground or approach, notify receipt of Tango. Melbourne, terminal information, Tango. Expect instrument approach, runway 3, 4, and 2.
So information, Tango. Look at the rest of the checklist there. Okay, APU is now on. Cabin signs can be set. Fuel quantity's okay. Pitch trim. Pitch that up.
Trim.
To the green band, number 6. Set. Instrument is uncaged, altimeter set, H1007. Cabin signs are on, rotating beacon is on, GPU can be disconnected, we're on the APU now. And we'll have a load shed, that's correct. Doors, windows. Door is open. Quantity set and nose wheel steering is disengaged, although it will be engaged once we start. Okay, I believe that we are on cool. On CTAF for the taxi, but it's with Melbourne departure 1189.
Tango 547, start return to final now, contact Melbourne Tower 120-45, good day. Tango 547, thank you.
Melbourne departures, Jetgo 41, we're ready, requesting clearance to Dubbo.
Jetgo 41, clear to Dubbo via Melbourne 1200. Expect a visual departure runway 26, squawk 3012, and initial climb is 3000.
Jabba, cleared departure runway 26, initial climb 3000, squawk code 3012, Jetgo 41.
Jetgo 41.
Cool. So, squawk code 3012. That's it. departure is to 3,000. And that's set. Speed is set. Runway 26 is set, and will be pretty much vectors on departure. Let's have a look at the Essendon. There we go. Essendon, we need a take-up heading of 247. .247 is set. We are pretty much ready. I'll just make an announcement to the guys in the back there. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking from the flight deck. My name is Trent, and joining me on the flight deck this morning is YouTube. We'll be flying you over to Dubbo today in country New South Wales. Flight time today after takeoff is 1 hour and 10 minutes, and we should be on the way shortly. Just finalise the last bit of the paperwork, and then we'll get on out of here and make our way out to runway 26, at which point we'll be taking off and flying to the north of Melbourne Tullamarine Airport, and then heading on our way. Cabin crew will be coming through the aircraft just to ensure that everything is ready in the back there for departure. I'll leave you in their capable hands. Cabin crew out of the aircraft. Okay, we'll leave the Discontinuity in. It'll probably be a direct to some point along here. Probably not Melbourne, probably something like Monix. It's more likely. Departure's been set. Let's look at a checklist. Okay, for start is completed. Just need to start engines. We'll ask them for our start clearance for taxi. That's start up, that's fine. Carry on the APU set. APU bleed is in. Bleeds are on, packs are on. Windshield heating is on. And pumps are in. Pumps are shedded. Double departure Jetgo 41 with Melbourne information kilo is ready to start.
Jetgo 41 start approved, and just give me a call at the holding point, thanks.
Start approved, and I'll give you a call holding short Jetgo 41. Clear the start.
Okay, Melbourne departures. Korean Air 841 looks clearance has filed over to Melbourne. We have Tango.
Lights are set and starting.
Korean Air 41, you clear Sydney for Diesel, floor plan route, maintain 5000, runway 34, Diesel lane, Squawk 301, departures frequency 12, that's 118.9, sorry, 118.9.
The Delta Lake from runway 345,000 up to departure, Squawk 3018, and up to 118.9 after departure for Korean Air 841.
And cross speed
Korean
is
Air
open.
841, thank you.
Good engine start, number 2. Starting number 1.
Melbourne departures, good evening. Gaga 264 of Sydney requesting us.
Go for takeoff data.
64 departures, good evening, just stand by 1 moment. Velocity 860 departures.
Yeah, velocity 860 vacated to 7 at November.
Velocity 860, choose maintain left on the Echo, hold short runway 34 due to landing traffic.
Echo, short of 34 for traffic. Velocity 860.
JT stable.
64, clear city via Diesel, flight plan route, maintain 5000 from runway 34, Diesel lane departure. Squawk is 3.
Okay, temperature is 15 degrees outside.
Departures frequency 1.9.
Anti-ice not required.
Clear City, Diesel plan route, maintain 5000, runway 34, Diesel lane departure, Squawk 3205, departure frequency 118.9, we're bay 20 and we're ready
Upside
for
check.
264.
At 264, pushback approved.
Hydraulic generators are on.
Pushback.
Pumps are in.
65, cheers.
Taxi checks.
Tango 547, runway 34. Runway 34, just continue the approach for now. There's one aircraft across the runway, and then I'll get your landing clearance. Remain on this frequency.
Check out here. Cool. Okay, trims are set, flaps set for 9. Flap 9 set. Speed brake is closed. Testing the speed brake, there it is. Director set. For takeoff. TO mode set. Crossfeed is closed, takeoff brief complete.
If she
Make sure we'll do a second one.
Expedite crossing runway 34, cross runway 34, make it a quickie, thanks.
Okay, we're taxiing to runway 26 via
Cross
November.
runway 34, quick as, velocity 860.
Call ATC when we're holding short.
In velocity 860 on the other
Runway
side
slightly
of
less
the
than 2,000 metres long.
Melbourne Tower, 120.5, and we'll get
after
you,
takeoff, we take a heading of
to the bay. Good day.
247, climbing up to 3,000 feet,
Korean Air, X21 ready on the push.
and the rate of vectors probably to notice.
Korean Air 831, pushback
Anything
approved,
else?
contact tower, 127.5, good day.
We do need to return, we might as well go to Melbourne.
Korean Air,
It's
X21.
actually closer than doing a full
Tango
circle.
547, runway
There is
34,
another
people
on runway
land.
26 though, if
And you
you
can monitor the tower frequency, 120.5. Once you vacate, actually, come
And,
to the tower, 120.5. Good night.
brakes are off. Takeoff
Tango
config.
547.
Takeoff.
Thank you.
Okay.
Takeoff is okay.
And all stations on the ground at Melbourne Tower
Okay,
is
Brett.
120.5. Good night.
Let's move it.
All stations,
lock us
Melbourne
off.
departures will be back in about 2 minutes.
Okay, we've got 2 minutes to make it out to the runway. Don't want to be too early. Looking for November. It's that one over there, isn't it? Cool. Right hand turn here. Packs can go on. Bleeds are off. APU is at the power there.
This is back. Melbourne departures is back. All stations, Melbourne departures is back. TCAS, get the TCAS on.
our mode. Control, get rid of that. Okay, as we approach the runway in review, we have the APU bleed on. APU is on for the takeoff. Engine bleeds are off. TCAS is on. It's going to increase the TCAS range to 12. Compass rose over there. Gotta love how Essendon kind of is on this big flat plateau up a hill, and as you come off there you kind of roll down the hill. Pascoe Vale Road is just under this hill, at the bottom of the hill. There's Melbourne City. Came up from the holding point. Seat the crew. Cabin crew, take your seats for departure. Now for departure, Jetgo 41 ready at runway 26.
Jetgo 47 bye. Jetgo 41, assigned right, heading 270 visual, runway 26. Clear to takeoff, contact me airborne.
Heading 270 once airborne, runway 26, and we'll contact you airborne, Jetgo 41. Where the radar coming up. All lights are on.
Obstructions, good evening
Okay,
again.
there we
Go 64 with you, passing through 36 on climb
Right, set,
5000.
let's go.
Thrust check.
Circuit 264, departures
Yes, sir.
identified. Climb for level 24093 restriction.
Level 240, and that's big. Go 264, thanks.
80 knots.
Cross check.
V1. Rotate. Positive rate.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Check. And heading 270 on heading. Number departure, Jetgo 41, departed Essendon, time 24, heading 270.
Jetgo 41 departures on the departure column, level 240 and maintain the heading 270, I'll be to right turn very shortly.
Left level 270 and maintain heading Jetgo 41.
Jetgo 41, confirm climb level 240.
Level 240, Jetgo 41.
Melbourne departures, Qantas 530, passing 2000 for 5000.
Level change mode.
Qantas 530, heavy departures, code advised, climb level 240.
Flight level 240, Qantas 530.
Oh, 240 set.
Jetgo 41, turn right, heading 360.
Right heading 360, Jetgo 41. 360 north. Zero is set. And can I ask it for speed? I think it's 235 at the moment.
Qantas 530, cancel speed restrictions below 10,000.
Cancel speed restrictions, Qantas 530.
Happy you can go up. Flaps up. Take objects. Landing gear is up, flaps are up, thrust rating set to climb. Thrust set. Air view is off, and landing lights can go off. Go back to FLC.
Transition altitude.
Check. Standard set.
Cross-checked.
And autopilot set on. Autopilot your damper. Aircraft noted on the climb there. We'll probably maintain this heading till we're clear of them.
Go 41, resume navigation, your position 36 miles south, correction southwest of Nolix, direct to Nolix 500.
Direct to Nolix and flat finder out. Jetgo 41.
Going down 264, Qantas 530 in turn, contact center 125.2.
Nav mode set, direct to Nolix.
Correct, Central 125.2, say alive, 264.
Qantas 5, contact center 125.2.
Contact center 125.2, Qantas 530.
Jetgo 41, contact Melbourne center 125.2. 2.
Code 125.2, Jetgo 41. Five two set.
Flying, flight level 310. Ground 0, go 64.
Melbourne General, Qantas 530, departing 12,800 for flight level 240.
Well, 530, Melbourne Center, good evening, flight level 410.
Flight level 410, Qantas 530.
Pulse 489, Melbourne Center, 4 sequencing, turn left heading now, 180 degrees.
Thinking we'll leave the seatbelt signs on so we're through this cloud.
Left heading 180 degrees. That's good, ain't it?
Melbourne Center, Jetgo 41 is climbing flight level 240 through flight level 161, direct nautics.
Jetgo 41, Melbourne Center, good evening, flight level 350.
Flight level 350, Jetgo 41. Buzzer is set. Mostly over the cloud, apart from that big one right in front of us. Just up a little higher in the seat. Been in one of these cockpits, and just to say, it's a little bit smaller than I expected it to be. It's not quite Cessna size, but it's getting there. My head would have sat about there. It's a bit hard to tell without a virtual reality.
Melbourne Centre,
Yeah,
just
heads up.
516 with you at
That'll be fun.
380.
Just to see how far forward and backwards you can lean.
Just 515, Melbourne Center, good evening.
Melbourne Center, velocity 774 is with you at flight level 340, but requesting flight level 360.
Velocity 774, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Climb and maintain flight level 360, velocity 774.
Course 489, the 25 miles from Rooney. Turn right now, track direct Rooney flight main route.
Thought so. That's Roger. Velocity 774.
Track direct to Rooney, Qantas 489.
Going to move on
And
to
Qantas
speed
489,
mode here.
take current Mach number.
Going to maintain 250 cents per hour.
Current Mach number is 0.789, Qantas 489. Qantas 465, Melbourne Center, say current Mach number.
Melbourne Centre, Qantas 465, current max number is 0.799.
Qantas 489 for sequencing into Melbourne, reduced speed now to Mach number not above 0.74. Reducing Mach number to no greater than 0.74, Qantas 489.
And it's time. Seatbelt signs on.
Qantas 489, can you confirm you're tracking direct Rooney now?
Qantas 489, yeah, apologies. The autopilot has disconnected, but yeah, we're getting back there, direct to room.
Good stuff. So the obviously Essendon and Tullamarine and Melbourne are very close to each other. They're only about 5 miles apart, 5 nautical miles.
447 decent level 140.
So the majority of the departure is radar vectors around all the traffic that pops out of Melbourne, pretty much. You're pretty much inside controlled airspace.
447 decent level 140. Brave Qantas 465, Melbourne Centre Star clearance. Lizzie 3 Alpha arrival runway 27, ready descent level 240, report leaving.
Qantas 447, flight level 140, Qantas 465, Lizzie 3 Alpha arrival 13, runway 27, when ready, descent flight level 4, correction 240, report when leaving. Korean Oakville, with you currently through 1674240 and inbound off 13C.
I'm sorry, aircraft calling Melbourne Centre, say again, call phone.
Korean Air 821.
Korean Air 841, Melbourne Centre, good evening, flight level 370.
370, Korean 821.
Not a bad looking jet. Gotta love those things on the wing, things like hard point. Yeah, you might think they're a little jet.
That's right, aircraft calling Melbourne Centre, taking full phone, you know, just to break up.
Not like the amount of sidewinders on the wing.
Qantas 447, 8 information, Tango still current. Qantas 489, Melbourne Centre Star clearance available.
Yeah, with the radar scanning negative now.
Qantas 489, go ahead.
489 Star clearance from Melbourne, Lizzie Zulu arrival, RNAV approach runway 34. When ready, descent flight level 280, report leaving.
Lizzie 3 Alpha arrival, RNAV runway 27, descending flight level 280, and we'll report. Qantas 489. And Melbourne Centre, g'day, Jetstar 528 with you, passing flight level 125 for flight level 350.
Might be worth looking at the charts.
Correction.
Climb flight level 350.
Flight level 350, Jetstar 528, thanks.
Melbourne Centre, g'day, Qatari 904 Delta, flight level 340.
Qatar 940 Delta, Melbourne Centre, good evening. Break 391, contact the departures 118.9.
Okay, we'll be arriving on Sector Alpha from 3,700 is the minimum, up to 25 miles. Probably do the RNAV 23. Have a listen to the AWIS once we're in range of it.
Melbourne Centre, disregard, please.
Sorry, aircraft calling Melbourne Centre, say again.
Disregard, please.
Roger, Qantas 447, descent to 9000, now Melbourne QNH 1009.
Send to 9,000 on your phone.
Melbourne Centre, Qantas 465 is leaving flight level 320 for 240.
Qantas 465, roger. Velocity 774 Melbourne Centre, say current Mach number.
Current Mach number, velocity 774 is decimal 81. But we have a 50 knot headwind.
Roger, break. Jetstar 515 Melbourne Centre, say current Mach number.
Our current Mach number is 0.80 and we have a crosswind of about 30 knots or so.
Roger, Jetstar 515 for sequencing. I need you to reduce your speed back to not above Mach 0.74.
Reducing speed to Mach 0.73, Jetstar 515, no problem.
Sorry, velocity 774 Melbourne Centre, star clearance available.
Ready to copy the clearance. Velocity 774.
1,000 feet to go.
774, you start from Melbourne. Lizzie 3 Victor, arrival runway 34, when ready, descend. Flight level 240, report leaving.
Clear to runway 34, 3 Victor arrival, Lizzie 3 Victor, and clear down to flight level 240, velocity 774.
They're giving out Lizzie 3 Victors.
Break, Qantas 465, descent flight level 140.
That would be nice.
140, Qantas 465.
Lizzie 3 Victor goes straight over Essendon. That would have been pretty interesting to coordinate. Although they probably would have shot me off runway 35 in that case.
774 Melbourne Centre.
774, go ahead.
Velocity requirement for separation are required to maintain maximum speed on descent.
Okay, max speed on descent, velocity 774.
Okay. Cruise
Qantas
set.
447,
Cross rating
expect
sets
further
cruise.
descent in 25 miles.
Speed check. Mach decimal 75. Cabin signs are set. Set, but...
Qantas for 89.
Melbourne Centre right here.
Thank you. I'm just having a few dramas up here. Pretty sure I've already started my descent. I'm just still trying to fix the autopilot up, so apologies.
Roger, Qantas 489. I'm happy for you to descend now to flight level 280 if you like, if that helps you.
Yeah, copy. Thanks very much. I'll get back to you.
Roger, Qantas 489.
Melbourne Centre Jetstar 515, is it okay if the pilot leaves for 2 to 5 minutes?
Jetstar 515 on the Centre, before you do that, you start from Melbourne, Lizzie Victor arrival, runway 34, when ready, descent flight level 280, report leaving, be AFK for 2 minutes, report back.
Lizzie free arrival, we'll report back. Do you want us to go faster or slower? Like, I'm having to go once.
Negative 515, so I need you to slow down to max 0.72 now. And if you're going AFK, I need you to be back as soon as possible, which will be ready for you to speak shortly.
Roger, slow down to Mark 7.2. I'll be back very soon.
Roger, 515, approved, just report when back to you. Qantas 465, descent to 9,000 on the QNH1009.
Descent 9,000 on the QNH 1009.
Scroll up the map. AWIS.
Qantas 489 on the 1009, you should go on half course there, confirm tracking direct puller.
Qantas for 89, yeah, I'm attempting it. Apologies.
Roger, Qantas 489, if it helps, turn left heading 205 and put you on track 2 puller.
Yeah, Qantas for 89.
Wind 230 degrees magnetic, 4 knots. QNH 1015 hectopascals. Temperature 10. Cloud clear below 2,000 feet. Visibility 10 kilometers. Dew point 8. Humidity 86%. Rainfall last 10 minutes, nil. Dubbo, AWS aerodrome weather. Wind 230 degrees magnetic, 4 knots. QNH 1015 hectopascals. Temperature 10. Cloud clear below 2,000 feet. Visibility 10 kilometers. Dew point 8. Humidity 86%. Rainfall last 10 minutes, nil.
There we have it. Dubbo. Was that 230 degrees at 4 knots.
Look, Centre, Qantas, supposed to be back here. Literally, 30 seconds.
Roger, 465.
QNH 1015, I'll preset that now.
Jetstar 515, we're ready for descent.
Jetstar 515, you'll clear descent, flight level 280 before.
Not much cloud out there.
Oops, sorry, down to flight level 280, Jetstar 515.
Might even be able to make a visual
Qantas
approach.
489, descent
See how it works.
to 9,000 on the QNH 1009.
I think we'll fly straight in and then at about 5 miles we'll make a kind of downwind straight along here. If we need to, we'll join in at Echo Charlie and make the full approach. But if we're visual here, I'll just shorten the approach and come in.
Melbourne Centre, Qantas,
Probably a beam Foxtrot. Gives us a 5 mile approach.
Qantas 460.
Melbourne Center, velocity 774 is left flight level 360.
Our runway is 507, so I'll make it
Velocity
510.
774.
And then descend altitude 14 on the approach MDA. Oh, 370.
Contact Melbourne departures now, 118.7.
7,000. Here's the minimum altitude. And yeah, that's correct. Missed approach if we need it. And that's straight ahead. We'll probably chuck it straight into a visual circuit if we are visual. If not, we'll complete the entire pattern, so it'll be circuit straight to SUEH. Right hand turn to track 030, climb at 3,700, and we'll probably make a decision if we need to go somewhere else. Somewhere else being either Canberra or Sydney. Or maybe even Bathurst.
Qatar 94 Delta, Melbourne
Sorry, could you please repeat to Qatar 904 Delta?
904 Delta, have you star clearance? Are you ready to copy?
Yes, ready to copy the star clearance, Qatar 904 Delta.
904 Delta, star clearance, Melbourne Lizzie 3 Victor arrival, runway 34 when ready to clear flight level 240, report leaving.
Star clearance Lizzie 3 Victor, runway 34, and we'll report leaving for flight level 280, Qatar 904.
Melbourne Center, velocity 842 with you at flight level 360.
Velocity 842, Melbourne Center, good evening. Okay, 664, contact Melbourne Center now, 1250, good night.
350, go 264, good night, Steph.
Sorry, 904 Delta, now leaving flight level 340, flight level 280.
904 Delta. Velocity 774, descent flight level 140.
Descent flight level 140, velocity 774.
Jetstar 515, descent flight level 160.
Down to 160, Jetstar 515.
One 465, contact Melbourne departures now 118.9, good night.
Over to Melbourne departures 118.9. Melbourne Centre, good evening, Jetstar 424, it's flight level 144 for flight level 240.
Jetstar 424, Melbourne Center, good evening, climb flight level 310.
Climb flight level 310, Jetstar 424.
top lieutenant's coming in. I think we'll go ahead and chuck in the arrival details. So runway will be 23. Inbound via the RNAV 23. And via Charlie. Activate that. So from Dubbo.
30 contact level center 125.0
125.0, Qantas 530.
Make Charlie at 3,700.
On the top, correction, 163, 01 with you, 360.
That'll get us down nice and low.
Just on 611 Northern Tennessee, getting.
Like the disco, so it looks normal. Cool. And let's look at our arrival. That's our landing. Remembering we're 1 ton above, so we're 19.5.
Qantas 7301 Northern Tennessee, good evening. Break, Qatar 94 Delta descent, flight level 160.
Level 160, sorry, 904 Delta.
And then Lieutenant Agent 611 Brixton, flight level 360.
19.5 will be 42.9. Basically 43.
Qantas 301 descent flight, so then just flight level 350.
That one wrong, didn't I? 16.5, 17.5. 38.
Sorry, aircraft calling on the coming in, so you get your fairly plain there.
So about there, plus 1. Yep.
294 Melbourne, good evening. 16774 descent 9000 Melbourne, QNH1009.
55 plus 1.
Descend to 9,000 QNH.
That's a VFS.
009. 12C774.
Yeah, 158. Reference speed 123. And a half, we'll round it up to 4.
240.
VGA, that's go around speed. So after you've gone around, flaps go to 9. 18 actually. Let's go around the speed. Flaps. No, it is the flaps line. It's only 148. And the target speed for the approach, 134. That's it.
We're already down at flight level 180.
Roger, Jetstar 515 to descension 9000, Melbourne, QNH 1009.
Sorry, I thought you said 290, but that's down to 9,000, just the 515.
Green Arrow, everyone, we are looking for us when you've got
Sorry, aircraft calling Melbourne to the say again.
Green Air 841, looking for your staff here when you've got it.
Roger, Cruiser, stand by. That's transferring over to Melbourne Centre. He'll give you your star. Actually, now you can call Melbourne Centre 125.0. Respect star clearance.
1250 today, 841.
And Jetgo 41 also looking for a transfer.
Sorry, aircraft calling Melbourne Centre. Say again, call sign.
Jetgo 41. on the way to Dubbo.
Jetgo 41, contact Melbourne departures on 118.9, cheese.
Just checking what's up with Jetgo 41.
Qatar 9 Delta, descent flight level 100, QNH 1009.
Doesn't know where we are.
Qatar 904 Delta, Melbourne Center, copy.
Thinks we're going into Melbourne.
Sorry, 904 Delta, Melbourne Center, go ahead.
940 Delta, D50.
Right, go ahead and contact Windhoek 1250.
That's 10,000 and QNH 1009, that's Qatari 904 Delta.
Jetpac 611 Melbourne Center, say current max number.
Melbourne Center Jetgo 41 is tracking into Dubbo at flight level 350. We're just handed off to Melbourne approach, which makes no sense.
Aircraft calling, say again, Colson.
Jetgo 41, that's Juliet Golf Oscar 41.
Yeah, Jetgo 41, you're identified, flight level 350, you're approximately 15 miles east of West Wyalong. Or 35 miles west of Young.
Jetgo 41, copy that, and like a top of the set in about 25 miles.
Jetgo 41. See if we can find you an area QNH.
Centre today, just enough time tonight with you, flight level 350.
Jetstar 528, you need to use your start clearance will be a rivet to arrival for runway 16 right, and we can squawk 3240, thank you.
Go to 16 right, and we'll squawk 3240, just enough time tonight.
Jetstar 528, thank you kindly. Jetgo 41, your QNH Dubbo 1015, your winds 250 and 06 knots.
Cover the QNH and...
Do you want to get...
Cover the Jetgo 41, cover the QNH and so we're going to descend, we're clear to descend outside control.
Jetgo 41, you're clear to descend in lead controlled airspace on descent. Call me passing 12,000.
Cover that, we'll call you out of 12,000, clear to the lead controlled area on descent, Jetgo 41.
Jetstar 528, QNH
120 set.
1010 when ready to send to 9,000.
Here's vertical speed at about 1800. Start on down. Vertical speed mode selected. Let's go pull back power on touch.
Just on top, so I'm ready at 9,000 H1008.
Jet certified to wake QNH 1010.
And 1500 set for the moment.
QNH 1010, thanks. Just on top, wait.
Keep that speed stabilized. And looking for 1800 feet a minute. Settling in at 2000 a minute.
Skullcat 264, Sydney approach 124.4, see ya.
124.4, okay, I say 64, catch you later.
And descent checklist. Cool. Altimeters will be 1015. I'll also set that now actually. 015 set. Descend a little bit quicker. Barrels at 1015, both sides. Landing data and speeds are set, and the approach briefing has been completed. We'll be flying it manually as soon as we get the airfield in sight, pretty much. So, leaving the cabin. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Captain speaking from the flight deck. We've begun our descent now into Dubbo, and we do anticipate arriving there in about 20 minutes time from now. Looking at the weather down in Dubbo at the moment, 15 degrees Celsius, 12 actually, 12 degrees Celsius, and a little bit of a light breeze coming up from the west. We've been told that there's nothing but light puffy cloud around in the area, and it's mostly a fine, nice day, if a little cool. Cabin crew will be coming through, just making sure that everything is ready for our departure, and sure to turn on seatbelt signs. So you do take heed of the aircraft signs, and also return to your seats as soon as you possibly can in preparation for the arrival. Hope you enjoyed the flight. Thanks for flying with us on Jetgo, and have a very pleasant on the journey from Dubbo Airport.
Sydney approach 124.4. One is 530 and that was 124.4. Double 3668, are you there?
3668.
Double 3668, even climb flight level 380.
380, 3668, thank you very much.
There's level 250. Seatbelt signs on. There's Parks, PKS. Just catching the Liver City off the side there. Not sure if the dish is there. Might be, might not be. Probably can't see it from the side. There's the airfield. Just for a bit of information, we won't have a centre line at Dubbo. That's mostly due to the fact that I'm using Vatsim X service pack 2. If you had Steam Edition, you'd get a properly textured runway. Just the way it's built isn't particularly compatible with this one, but once we get off the runway, everything should be fine. I left it in DX10. It won't be fine. I'll be black squares on the taxi.
Good evening, speedbird 15 with your flight level 3 steering.
Well, so yeah. This scenery that we're going into from OZX may not necessarily be compatible with DirectX 10 or the particular version of FlightSim X that I use. Haven't seen it in prepared 3D. Might be okay there. Okay, let's prime up the frequency. CTAF on 134.0. And that's ready to go. I think we'll drop in. Increase our descent rate. I'm going to go to speed mode.
Speedbird 15, Melbourne Center.
240 knots set.
Melbourne Center, speedbird 15.
50 miles to go.
Speedbird 15, squawk 3263 and ident, thank you.
Scorpion 3263, speedbird 15.
Korean 841, city approach on 124.4.
Korean Air 81 over to 1244, today.
Speedbird 50, you're identified 90 miles west of the Parks VOR, flight level 370.
Okay, we've got 18 to lose.
Yeah, Speedbird 15, coordination that Sydney is now running 16 right and 16 left as arrival. I see you planned the rivet arrival. It would be simpler for you if you could re-plan for Boree.
48 would be a 3-degree glide path, so I'll let you descend faster than
we can replan for the Boree arrival, Speedbird 15.
Signs are in.
Milkrun 15, your start clearance for Sydney, 486, runway
Lights are on.
16 right.
Last peek at the outside.
And Speedbird 15, I can give you direct parts for Rig.
Direct parts, mental boys, Speedbird 15.
25 miles to go.
And Jetgo 41, you're cleared to lead control there, son. Send in Dubbo. QNH Dubbo is 1015, winds 250 at 06 knots. I have no reported IFR or VFR traffic in the area. Report down and clear.
Combat, clear to leave controlled airspace descending, and QNH 1015, we're estimating time 30. Jetgo 41.
Jetgo 41.
Going down. 3,800. Call it 4,000.
Jetstar 5 too late. You can contact Sydney approach or 124.4. See ya.
4,000 is set.
124.4, Jetstar 528.
Noble 3668, you can contact Sydney, correction, you can contact Melbourne Center on 125.2.
Yeah, we're pretty close. Let's call in at 10 miles. There we go, Dubbo. Dubbo CTAF. See that thing up there. So chuck my face out of the way and show it to you properly. There we go, Dubbo CTAF. w1.vatpac.org/YSDU. Traffic Dubbo, Jetgo 41 is type ERJ135 jet at 9,600 feet. Into Dubbo, estimating time of 30 for runway 23, currently out of 10 miles. Okay, once we're through this cloud, I'll take the autopilot out. Said in about at the 5 mile marker we'll make a downward turn. There's the airfield, making the turn now. Got that speed back to 220. Traffic Dubbo, Jetgo 41 is 5 miles from the field, tracking now to the GNS approach, runway 23, entering via Charlie from the south. Speed 200. Should be 180. There we go, speed 180 for the second. Still on top of cloud. Might end up doing a bit more of this approach than we expected. Let's go ahead and direct it. Go back to nav. And speed. Speed is 180. Deploy flaps. Flap 9. Make it flap 18. Landing gear down. Make it all the way down to 3008. Landing checklist. Canway checklist, altimeter set, 1015, approach briefing complete. Inbound approach course is set, speed brake is closed, crossfeed is closed, flight attendant notified. Cabin crew, seats for landing. Landing gear down, 3 green. Flap currently at 18. Holding up flap. Thrust rating goes to takeoff. Let's say we're pretty well clear of the cloud. Let's make the early turn.
Autopilot. Autopilot.
Traffic Dubbo, Jetgo 41 is at 3,800 feet. Is descending into the cross into the base. Sorry, runway 23. We'll give you a call and final. Flight director off. Your dampener is off. Speed set 34. Cloud over there. Stay clear of that. Flap 22. about 2,500 feet above ground. Come up and final. Traffic Dubbo, Jetgo 41 is turning final, runway 23. Go around that cloud, I reckon. Flight 45. Flight 45 set. And I have the runway. Landing checklist complete. See what she looks like. All established and stuff. I love all that flap. Touch low on the approach by looks of things. Got red. Dubbo traffic, Jetgo 41 is established inside 5 miles to land runway 23. On Pappy. Coming through below 1,000. Talk about 500 feet. We are configured for landing and stable.
Approaching minimums.
Check that. Speed 134.
Minimums.
Landing.
500.
Aircraft on the runway. On the brakes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at our destination. Please
Reverses
remain
around.
seated with your seatbelts fastened until we stop at the gate and the captain turns off the seatbelt sign. We hope your flight was a pleasant one. Thank you for flying with us. We hope to see you again soon.
Okay, looking to do a U-turn. Traffic Dubbo, Jetgo 41 is backtracking runway 23. Cool, now we come off Alpha. Flaps up, trim reset.
Trim.
That's your light. Strobe off. And up here. Yep, Alpha. Traffic Dubbo, Jetgo 41, ERJ135, vacating runway 23 on Alpha. So here we are at Dubbo. Going to go and park, I guess, on number 1, is it? A few little black squares around that will disappear if I turn off DX10. You'll notice that just under there. I think 1 isn't too bad. Gotta love that RFDS hangar. Okay, the flap is up. Cool, setting, parking brake is set. Gust lock is locked. APU should be running. It is indeed. Let's look at the shutdown check. Parking brake set. Thrust lever's idle. Hydraulic pump can go off. Those are all steering disengaged, and we can shut down engines. Beacon going off. And cabin signs. Alrighty. Door is open. And we can call that a day. Well, I do hope you enjoyed that little flight from Jetgo, from Essendon up to Dubbo. This is Milkrun signing off. Catch you guys next time.